This is for Ivan Bates in the 2023 session, the criminalization of poverty. This is for Westmore and the crime bill that y'all trying to pass in 2023. I oppose that crime bill. I oppose the interstate compacts that y'all getting ready to set up to sell our black children into slavery in the 21st century. Y'all read the book, The New Face of Old Jim Crow? Y'all seen the movie, The 13th Amendment? Well, I did you one better. I put it all on a documentary. The prison industry from 1986 to 2023. All right? Release all material to the voters. All right? That's ABC, NBC, CBS. See the date? 2009. I was kidnapped from my home. And Ivan Bates ain't opened his mouth. You're an officer of the court. You have knowledge of corruption in the courts. You can't use your position of power to shield the corruption to sell us into slavery. That's a notice of departure. That's an interstate compact. See the date? 6/3/2008. I was locked up in another state. See the information? Phone number, Lake County, Illinois. See the FBI file number? That's my FBI file number. Okay? Date of birth. It's making a documentary about Baltimore and the prison industry. That's Charles Gibson from World News Tonight. That shorty documentary. That's page 1 of the diary. Testimony of Jailhouse Diary. Alright? FBI 200 West Roosevelt Road, Chicago, Illinois. Alright? It's making a documentary about racism and how it exists still. Fast forward to 2011, y'all locked me up again. Alright? Commode emotion. I showed the toilet to show you how you treat black people. That's Westmore. And that's the Weavers, because I'm a 2021 Weaver Award winner. Alright? This is to prove I was making a movie and a documentary. These are the supporters of shorties. Alright? These are the supporters of shorties. So Westmore, shorty pull your mask up? No, I'm a Weaver in Baltimore. We talking about the prison industry. I went home on vacation and came back on probation, and I never got a trial. That's American justice. So Westmore, what you gonna do? My charges need to be exonerated. Like I said, we talking about the 13th Amendment. That's Governor Hogan and Boyd Rutherford. Alright? And that's me. I gave you the shorty program. I gave you the political, medical, environmental, members needed. She been lying to you. She stole my program. Visual and performing arts, political involvement, photography, journalism, technology, law, sports, and cultural exchanges. I gave you all that in my shorty program. And I own shorties. Alright? I own me. So Jane Miller, Governor Hogan, Al Redmer, IRS, and Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake, we're going to tell the truth about Shorty. It's Shorty's bootleg barbecue. To be the best, you got to beat the best, and y'all ain't beat me yet. See the email? Grand jury criminal investigation to Ivan Bates. Ivan Bates. Jared Jimenez. We talking about voter suppression. We talking about blacks being denied their rights. That's Rob Fix, Gretchen Tone, Sheila Roof, Ethics Committee, Tim Tennyson, Hurst, Jazzy Lewis from the House. You see everybody that got this? Brooke Learman. You see who got this? This is about the Democratic Party and the money you make off black bodies. You took an oath on January 3rd. So everything I've been doing, it's all documented. It's all documented. That's the Maryland Legislative Black Caucus. See that? 2009. 1402 Lochner. I was kidnapped from that address. See that? 2012. Dwayne G. Davis, State of Maryland, Gov.O'Malley. Inspection of public records. I'm an honorably discharged veteran of the United States Navy. Just like my father, I served my country. That's the NAACP. That's Joshua Harris and the Baltimore Block. That's Elijah Cummings. And we talking about occupying the courts. All right? That's the ACLU. and my file number. You feel me? The ACLU. That's Judgment Day. Supreme Court. Dred Scott. Y'all want to talk about Frederick Douglass? We're going to talk about slavery in the 21st century. That's Eric Holder, the Department of Justice. And that's Brown Ullman 2014. That's 2014. And that's my ID number from the Department of Justice. That's the Maryland Comptroller's Office. Governor Hogan made $500 million a year off of slave labor. And then he wants to pose by Frederick Douglass statue talking about slavery. Made $4 billion in 8 years. See that? Wrote in the courts of majority opinion that blacks have no rights in which white America respects. That's Chief States Attorney's Office, Marilyn Mosby. That's Delegate Roof. And that's President Trump. And these are criminal charges. I never got a trial. That's Baltimore State's Attorney Greg Bernstein. That's Charles Gibson from World News Tonight. That's Senator Barbara Mikulski. That's Judge Pearson. That's Mr. McGee from Parole and Probation. And that's a juror ID number for the grand jury. All right? Those are criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger. And these are the amendments of the Constitution. Like I said, I'm an activist in Baltimore. It's making a documentary about Baltimore and everybody in it. And I used the toilet to do it. It was during Black History Month. We're going to make this a Black History moment. That's my father. He told me about the lynching and the murders in World War II when you was killing black soldiers and sailors. I got a diary here, and I got a diary here. So Westmore, Mayor Brandon Scott, what y'all gonna do about me? Release all material to the voters. Talking about voter suppression. Ex-felons got a right to vote. Town hall community in crisis. You can't lock us up.